Brian, obviously a big ball game for you guys. What's the atmosphere been like in practice this week?
Just taking one day at a time, trying to get better, go over our plays, and just really focusing on the little things, the discipline part of it.
This past weekend, it seemed like you were doing a really good job setting the edge. When you went back and kind of watched yourself on film, how do you feel like you played?
I feel like I played a pretty solid game, but always room for improvement because I set the edge a couple times, but it took me to get beat twice to start really setting the edge. So, you can always get better, but just diagnosing everything, just always looking to get better, though.
Some of those missed tackles and tackling issues, what would you attribute that to?
Just discipline, just the little things. When you go third tempo a lot in practice and you really don't tackle to the ground, like sometimes that translates over to the game. But that's why it's just the little things, just being disciplined, wrapping up, doing that right technique.
When tackling is addressed like that, who is it? Is it Shoop who comes to you guys and said this is what we need to be doing differently? Is it addressed in specific position groups, or how is that addressed?
Yeah, he's a D coordinator, so it's stressed through him first. But I know guys know when they miss tackles. You know what I'm saying? So guys like us as players already know that we got to get better at this or get better at certain things. But yeah, Coach Shoop always addresses it to the defense, and we'll do like hunt the ball drills where we're just working on getting the ball out or working on tackling.
With how banged up the secondary's been, obviously a lot of young guys filling in and all, but what's it been like trying to sort of piece that together with guys coming in and out of the lineup?
It's really simple. If the guys know their plays, then we're all on the same page. So the young guys coming in, they're stepping up, they're doing what they got to do. But there's always mental mistakes here and there. You're always going to have those, but we just trying to get them down to a minimum with them.
Rakeem Boyd is kind of quietly having a big year for Arkansas, despite them not having a big record. What are your thoughts about him as a player?
I've seen Rakeem even when he was at Texas A&M, and I've seen him on the Last Chance U. So I know how Rakeem is coming. He's just a good back. We just got to tackle. Like we've been trying to work on, you know what I'm saying? We just got to get better. If everybody does their job, we shouldn't have a problem with it. So it's just football, playing the game, but he is having a great year.
Jaquarius was talking about it post-game that guys are basically just tired of losing was kind of the way that he summed it up as captains. What did you guys say? What do you guys say to the team and when you're trying to address, okay, maybe 4 straight games, but to sort of keep heads up?
Just really that's it. Keep your head up. What do you want? It's at the end of this point, it just comes down to playing for pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we going to be remembered? How's Mississippi State going to be remembered in November? You feel me? So, it is what it is, but we always move on to the next week and prepare how we do for every week. But obviously, something has to change each week. If we lose that next week, we got to get better at something to prepare for the next week.
Do you feel like you guys are still playing loose? I know there's a lot more added pressure when you get later in the season. Do you feel like you guys are still having fun and kind of enjoying playing football?
Oh, yeah, trying to. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's why we started playing this sport to begin with. So, winning or lose, and I just always my pops always tell me don't let them take the fun away. So, that's why they playing music. I'm still dancing. We just trying to have a good time, make it, you know what I'm saying, be comfortable. It's my last year. It's my last away game, so I'm just trying to have fun.
Kind of going off of that, Daryl was talking about yesterday, Coach Moorhead asking you guys to write a letter why you play football. Mm-hmm. What was that moment like when he kind of addressed the whole team and told you guys to do that? And why do you play football? What is your why?
Really, first and foremost is God, because I feel like He's gave me the talents and gave me the abilities to play, but it's my family. You know what I'm saying? Because of God, I feel like with the talents that I feel like I can be able to bless my family and maybe one day turn it into generational wealth. So my why is really just my family and God.
How much did it help you put into perspective that to help you reach the goals that you want to reach, you have to do well right here, right now at Mississippi State? Is that kind of what you were thinking about when you were writing that letter?
Yeah, most definitely. Because this is my last year, so it's really I'm just taking it all in, seeing why I really came this far, what made me come this far. So it's just, I don't know, it's a lot going on. It's just crazy that it's my last year. So, my why is always be the same, though. It's just family and God, because I feel like I wouldn't be playing this game. I feel like I wouldn't still be healthy, or the things would have never worked out the way it did if it wasn't for God and my family. So that's what it's for.
Going back to the tackling issue, have you seen progress in that area this week? And can a few days make a difference?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's always been something you can always work on tackling, but I just feel like our guys. We are locked in more to tackling. It's just the small things, just tracking that hip or really wrapping up. You know what I'm saying? So like you really can't teach tackling. Like you can, but you really can't teach it. It's like you either want to tackle or you don't want to tackle. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a game. Those guys are good too. They're D1 players. They put their pass on just like us though. So it's just something we just gotta get better on, and I'm sure you'll see a difference.
Not to kind of jump back, but with the the letters that y'all wrote, and obviously coaches do a lot of things to kind of inspire confidence and all that. But I mean, do you feel like it struck a chord with the team? Do you feel like it hit home for it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what everybody's letter said. I don't know what their whys are, but I just know that if they took it serious, then their why should be important to them, and that it should spark something in you. Because at the end of the day, everybody comes to a D1 college. Everybody comes to college football to go to the next level anyway. So your why is, like, how serious are you going to take it? You know what I'm saying? It's really on you.